Are you ready, everyone? Time for Papa's comic books and coffee. Okay, let's see who joined us this time. Will you look at that? Meet Bingo, that Wilkin boy. That's me, newest and brightest star in comics, number 37 from 1976. Only 30 cents back then. All right, now this book has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 different stories. Dummy Up, No Dough, That Will Show Him, Just a Minute Man, Play It Again, Who, and Council of War. Now don't forget, this book and others is available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tell me down below what you thought about it so we can do it bigger and better, okay? And there you can see faintly is the date stamp. March or May 27th. All right, here we go. Bingo, did you bring something old to decorate our colonial party? Yeah, he brought his jokes. Those are old. Okay, that Wilkin boy, dummy up. Mom, no, you're trying to destroy your own son. You can't do this. Out. Don't be so foolish. Go. I'll run away from home. You'll never see me again. I'll join the Foreign Legion, French Foreign Legion. They disbanded the Legion years ago. Now, do as you're told. Slam. She slams the door. Phew. He quieted down. I guess he's finally gone. Honestly, that boy is such a... Yep. No, you don't. Ouch, slam. Mom, you're breaking my leg. Get it out of the window. When I count to 5, I start giving you a hot foot. My own mother? That was quite a performance, Hambone. When does the show open? Oh, sob, this is a real-life drama, Teddy. My mother's trying to destroy me. Mother Nature already did a pretty good job of that. I got no time for your wise guy cracks. This is serious. Like how? Tell Uncle Teddy he's got an answer for everything. Mom is making an outfit for herself, dress and hat. So she wants me to go over to Mrs. Barker's house, yes, go on, to borrow a dress form and a hat form. Do go on. It's getting duller every minute. Good grief, man. Where's your imagination? Look, here's my house. Here's Mrs. Barker's house. It's broad daylight. There are people all over the streets. And Mom expects me to carry this dress form right down, out and open? Not even a plain brown wrapper? I'll die dead. You have an embarrassing problem there, all right. But not beyond the powers of Uncle Teddy to solve. You have an idea? First, a few garments of my mother's. They were headed for a rummage sale anyway. Go on, Mrs. Barker's. This had better be good. Okay, go get the stuff. Hurry, there's no one to see you. Oh, okay, good. Now we tape their head to the dress form. I thought you had something like that in mind. Then we dress her up a little bit. There's one small item you overlooked, and you're not carrying a dress form. You're walking with a girl. She's got no legs. Look, Mrs. Baker's house, your house. It's possible to stay behind waist-high hedges and fences all the way home. Oh, it's a dumb plan, but it's all I've got. Teddy, thanks. I misjudged you for a real friend. Lots of luck. Yuck, 2 dummies going for a walk. That wouldn't fool anybody for a minute. He's going to be laughed at out of town. Egad, I wish I had my glasses. I swear that's the Wilkin boy with some older woman. My, Bingo. She was 30 if she was a day. Flashy dresser, had his arms around her. He did. You don't understand, Samantha. That older woman was a real dummy. Who cares how smart she was? It wasn't her brains that lured my Bingo into her arms. I'm going to win him back from her if it's the last thing I do. And this is fruit pies. Okay. Fat Charlie and No Dough. Fat Charlie, have you forgotten you owe me 5 cents? No, Greg, but give me time, and I will. Little Jinx, that will show him. Huh. Daddy, I'm going to call Greg again to let him know I'm still ignoring him. Oh, that's funny. I get it. That Wilkin boy, just a minute, man. Good grief, that's enough to make them call off the bicentennial. In fact, it's enough to make them retract the whole revolution. Red, that's the color of courage. Lobsterback, that's what they used to call British creeps. You dumb hick farmers, we look better than you. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. Knock it off. The war between you two nuts is worse than the one between the British and the colonies. When I get you, I'm going to change the course of history. You and what army? Well, win, lose, or draw, prettier than you. Not a chance in the world. Stop it. If you don't stop this squabbling, you'll both be out of the pageant. Leave them alone. According to history, they're supposed to be enemies. You listen to old Uncle Herman. He ought to know. What was it like, sir? Haha. Don't be a wise guy, Teddy. How old do you think I am, anyway? You weren't there? You're a veteran, Uncle Herman. I always thought it was the Battle of Bunker Hill. I can tell you one thing about that battle. It wasn't on the level. Ha ha ha. Not to the level, get it, Bunker Hill. It wasn't flat, you know. No wonder we had a revolution. That's the most revolting joke I ever heard. You deserve to lose that great country. No, Bingo. Don't bend the uniform. You two are hopeless. Now get out of those uniforms before you start another war. You got to practice our other part anyway. Where's Buddy Drumhead? We can't do it without Buddy. He's around somewhere. I can hear his beat. Thump, 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 thump. How do this thing right the cameras want to grab you three as a Spirit of 76? Big deal. I don't get to carry my musket in that one, okay? I look good with a musket. Don't be so juvenile, Teddy. That old gun couldn't fire anyway. That's what you think, traitor. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes. Stop kidding around. Yipe, squirt. Ha, I did some work on the old piece. You've heard of water pistols. Huck, you've just been taken out by a water musket. Drag them apart. I've got a leg. Knock it off, you guys. How can we have a battle if these guys won't keep fighting all the time? Phew, I think we have cooled them down. Good, maybe we can proceed at last. You look good, men. Let's have some action. Roll the cameras. Yep, a rock beat. They don't have rock beat in those days. Rock-a-daka-daka-doo. Ha, beautiful. They're playing Launch Me by Baby. Launch Me, Baby. You're out of sight. That's on the charts. Dig that sound. Snap. Man, that's the only way to start a country. Go, go, man. Eep, I give up. Let's give the country back to the Indians. Okay, what do we have here? Here we have that Wilkin boy played again. Who? Ah, this is what I call peaceful, complete and utter serenity. In about 2 minutes, I'm going to shatter the silence with snores of contentment. Rock-a-doodle rock. Yipe. Censored. He just said something. Oh, what's going on? Blast. The record player. Good grief. They can't even hear me bellowing. I can't even hear me bellowing. Oh, I'm going to stomp away mad. I'll pull the plug out. Hey, what happened? What happened is that I turned off that infernal machine that was making those horrible sounds. Those horrible sounds made the charts this week. Daddy, you're being unfair. You catch on quick, dear. When you have kids, you can be unfair too. It's very satisfying. Breaking our eardrums with that bedlam you call music is pretty unfair too. You said a mouthful, Smythe. Way to go. I was on my way to turn the darn thing off myself. You too, Uncle Herman? Come on, Samantha. Let's go. It's just another example of the abuse of power. They're not dumb kids. How come they can't learn what good music is? When it comes to music, this old stuff is best. Oh, man, right on, Herman, like they say, you know. Them and their crazy talk and their crazy music. How's about I put on a couple of civilized records? Now, that's more like it. Some sweet Lombardo, a little Dorsey, couple of Miller. The real greats, soft, soothing, sentimental, drifting and dreaming. Maybe I'll get the nap after all. Ta-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, boom, 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 ack. Back to the good old days when music was music. How come they don't have any good military bands anymore? Da-da-da-da-da, boom. Oh, I forgot how far Uncle Herman goes back. All right, what do we got going on here? Here we got that Wilkin boy in Council of War. I'm warning you for the last time, Teddy. Stay away from my girl. Your girl, huh? Do you often have these hallucinations, Beanbag? I'm being fought over? Scratch. Step over that line. I dare you. Ha! Huh? I'm not taking orders from you, Big Mouth. You're scared. You're chicken. Oh, yeah? I'll show you who's chicken. Show him, Bingo. What's with the stick, dummy? You'll see. Go on. Knock that off, I dare you. Go on, Teddy. Do it. Oh, yeah? My, they really got some fast comebacks. I'll knock that chip off your shoulder when you step over my line. Well, I'll step over your line when you knock this chip off my shoulder. Why don't you both knock it off, huh? Are you two going to fight, or are you going to talk each other to death? You're acting like a couple of old ladies. She's right, you know. Absolutely. If we're going to do battle over this fair damsel, we should do it the right way. A duel. That's more like it. Choose your weapons. These will do. Fine. Tomorrow morning at 10 by the old oak tree. The winner wins the hand of the fair Samantha. Oh, how romantic. Well, it was like pulling teeth, but they finally declared war. Next morning, I shouldn't have encouraged them, but what a girl can resist being fought over? You ready? Let's get it over with. What are you fellas doing here? We're going to fight. We're just a couple of mercenaries. Mercenaries, yeah. You know, hired to do battle in place of somebody else. I got $5 from Teddy to do his fighting. What did you get? That cheap Bingo only gave me 3. She looks pretty mad. We better stay undercover. Girls don't understand the subtleties of warfare. Yoo-hoo, Bingo, Teddy. All right. And that was That Wilkin Boy, number 37 from 1976. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget now, this book and others is available on my eBay page, papas-comic-books. Also, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it down below. Give me a like. Leave a comment. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you want to hear next. And we'll see if we can get it on for you. And like I always say,
that was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.